Hi, this is Dean from Dean's Cards. We wanted to give you a look at these 34 Goudey cards that we just got in. We're putting them up online today. They should be on the line very soon. And I thought we'd take you through there. It's kind of a fun set to look at. After the highly successful 1933 Goudey set, Goudey issued another 96 card set in 1934. You can see the cards are very similar. These cards actually had Lou Gehrig says on the bottom of them, or at least all but 12 of the 96 cards. And Lou would talk about the player and give some statistics. 12 of the cards were actually red and said Chuck Klein says. These were National League players. But again, the majority of them were from Lou Gehrig. I guess the biggest distinction of these cards is the fact that 33 was such a big year for gum cards. Goudey came out with a 240 card set, and there were sets issued by George C. Miller, DeLong, Orbit Gum Company, and then in 34 the National Chicle Company got in the act with the Diamond Star set. So by 1934, remember, America was in the throes of a depression, so the kids were quite saturated by different gum card sets. I think for that reason, the set pales in comparison to the 33 set. The main star in here, of course, was Lou Gehrig, which had 2 cards. Okay. Here's a 34 Goudey, and here's Gehrig from his 33 set. Okay, which was probably a huge letdown from the 33 set, which featured 4 different Babe Ruth cards. So it was pretty interesting by that point in time. I think probably they had the intention to issue more cards, and because the sales were so disappointing in this, that they never got around to issuing following series of the cards. One thing that's interesting about it, if you look back at these cards, is some of the names of these players. Traditional names like Herman Bell, Baxter Jordan, names you just really don't see as much today. Minter Hayes. Here's Art Jorgens. Made for some colorful nicknames. Here's another traditional name, Oral. And Alvin Crowder. Alvin Crowder was actually General Crowder. I think he did some pitching in the Army. But all in all, it's a pretty neat looking set. You know, I think it's fairly popular. I mean, it would be a lot more popular if it did have the Ruth cards. Here's one thing that's interesting. Here's a particular card, George Watkins. And we have a version of this that's actually a white background. You do see a few white background cards in this set. They're very rare. They sold at auction for a good amount. It looks like what happened was the printer really must have ran out of yellow ink, because most of them do have that yellow background, as you can see. Show you a few more of these cards. But like I said, I think America was fairly well saturated with cards at this time. You know, in 33, Goudey sold $460,000 worth of gum cards. And then 34, it was half of that, 220,000, and then by 35, it was half of that again. So from everything's kind of peaked out in 1933, but this is still a real nice set, and we have them online ready to view. Well, that's it for the 34 Goudeys. Like we said, these are online and ready to go. If you got any questions or we can help you in any way with your collecting, please let us know. We'd love to talk to you. Take care. Have a great day.